There's one driving habit you repeat dozens of times every single day that's costing you hundreds of dollars per year in wasted fuel, and you have absolutely no idea you're doing it. I've spent 15 years analyzing fuel economy problems, installing fuel monitoring systems, and tracking real-world consumption data across hundreds of vehicles. And what I've discovered will fundamentally change how you drive forever. This isn't about your air filter, your tire pressure, or any of the usual suspects everyone talks about. This is something far more insidious because it's completely invisible, yet happening constantly throughout your daily commute. Most drivers are burning 15 to 25% more fuel than necessary purely because of this single behavior pattern. And the worst part is it feels completely natural and harmless. What I'm about to reveal will probably make you angry because of how much money you've already wasted, but more importantly, it'll save you serious cash starting the moment you implement what you learned today. If you're tired of watching your hard-earned money evaporate at the gas pump and want proven strategies that actually improve your fuel economy, subscribe to Car Care Xpert right now and hit that notification bell because I'm constantly sharing insider knowledge that keeps more money in your wallet where it belongs. The habit that's bleeding your wallet dry. Here's the brutal truth that nobody in the automotive industry wants to talk about. Aggressive acceleration is absolutely destroying your fuel economy, and I'm not just talking about obvious jackrabbit starts from stoplights. I'm talking about the constant throttle stabbing, the impatient acceleration bursts, the way you mash the gas pedal every time there's open road ahead. All of these microscopic decisions you make without conscious thought that are burning fuel at horrifying rates. Let me explain exactly what happens inside your engine when you accelerate aggressively. Your engine's fuel delivery system is controlled by computers that monitor dozens of parameters every millisecond. And when you stab the throttle, your engine control unit immediately enriches the fuel mixture, meaning it dumps significantly more gasoline into the combustion chambers than necessary, because it interprets your input as a demand for maximum power, regardless of efficiency. This enrichment happens instantaneously and continues until you ease off. And during this period, your fuel consumption can spike to 3 or 4 times what it would be during gentle acceleration to the same speed. I've installed real-time fuel flow meters on test vehicles and watched consumption jump from 0.2 gallons per hour during gentle acceleration to 0.8 gallons per hour during aggressive acceleration, achieving the exact same final speed in maybe 3 seconds less time. You're burning 4 times more fuel to save 3 seconds, and you're repeating this pattern 20, 30, 40 times throughout your daily driving. But the fuel waste goes even deeper. Aggressive throttle inputs force your transmission to hold lower gears longer, and lower gears mean higher engine RPM to achieve the same vehicle speed. Higher RPM means your engine is completing more combustion cycles per mile traveled, burning more fuel per mile regardless of speed. I've measured this repeatedly. The same vehicle traveling at 45 miles per hour in third gear at 3,000 RPM burns nearly 30% more fuel than traveling at 45 in fifth gear at 1,800 RPM. Your aggressive acceleration is literally preventing your transmission from shifting into efficient gears where fuel economy is optimized. Why this habit feels normal but destroys economy. Here's what makes this habit so difficult to break. Our brains are wired to feel satisfaction from rapid acceleration because it gives us a sense of control and power, and modern vehicles are engineered to make aggressive driving feel effortless. Your throttle pedal has been calibrated to provide immediate response that makes stabbing the gas feel natural and rewarding. The problem is, your brain's reward system doesn't care about fuel economy. It just knows pressing harder makes things happen faster, and that feels good. This is exactly why most drivers have no idea they're aggressive accelerators, even when data proves otherwise. I've had customers absolutely insist they drive gently, right up until I show them fuel consumption graphs from their vehicle's computer, proving they're constantly in high consumption modes. The cognitive dissonance is real because aggressive acceleration has become so normalized that it doesn't register as aggressive anymore unless you're literally spinning tires. You think you're driving normally when in reality you're driving like you're constantly late for an emergency, and your fuel economy is paying the price every single mile. What compounds this problem is that modern engines are so efficient at At their best operating points, that the difference between good and terrible fuel economy often comes down entirely to throttle use. A modern four-cylinder engine operating in its efficiency sweet spot can achieve 45 or even 50 miles per gallon on the highway, but that same engine driven with constant aggressive throttle inputs might struggle to break 25 in identical conditions. The mechanical hardware is capable of excellent efficiency, but your right foot is the limiting factor. I've conducted controlled testing where I drove the same route twice, once using gentle progressive throttle inputs and once using typical aggressive driving. And the difference was staggering. Gentle driving achieved 38 miles per gallon, while aggressive driving achieved 26 on the identical route. That's a 46% penalty purely from throttle technique. And when you multiply that across thousands of miles per year, you're talking about spending hundreds of extra dollars for absolutely zero benefit. The real cost of this habit over time. Let me break down the actual financial impact. Say you drive a typical vehicle that should achieve 28 miles per gallon combined, but your aggressive acceleration reduces that to 22. If you drive 12,000 miles per year, you're consuming 545 gallons annually instead of 429 gallons. That's 116 extra gallons burned purely because of throttle technique. At current fuel prices averaging $3.50 per gallon, you're wasting over $400 every single year. Over 5 years of ownership, that's $2,000. Over 10 years, it's $4,000 thrown away on fuel you didn't need to burn. And that's conservative. Many aggressive drivers suffer 30 or 40% penalties, meaning the real cost is significantly higher. But the financial damage extends beyond fuel costs because aggressive acceleration accelerates wear on multiple expensive components. Your brake pads wear faster because aggressive acceleration is usually paired with aggressive braking. Your transmission experiences more stress from constant power demands. Your engine accumulates more carbon deposits from rich fuel mixture during hard acceleration, and your tires wear faster from increased slip. How to break this habit and reclaim your money? The solution is elegantly simple but requires conscious effort until new behavior becomes automatic. You need to retrain your right foot to treat the accelerator like it's made of eggshells. When accelerating from a stop, apply smooth progressive pressure that brings you up to speed over 10 to 15 seconds instead of 5 to 7. Yes, it'll feel painfully slow at first, but those few extra seconds make zero difference to arrival time while making massive differences to fuel consumption. The goal is keeping your engine RPM in lower ranges where efficiency is optimized, generally below 2,500 RPM for most engines, and allowing the transmission to upshift as early as possible. Watch your tachometer during acceleration and make it a game to see how gently you can accelerate while keeping RPM below 2,000. Another critical technique is anticipating traffic flow far ahead so you can make gradual speed adjustments instead of constant brake and accelerate cycles. When you see a red light a quarter mile ahead, ease off immediately and coast toward it instead of maintaining speed until you're forced to brake hard. After 15 years of tracking fuel economy across every type of vehicle and driving condition imaginable, I can tell you with absolute certainty that your right foot is either your biggest asset or your biggest liability when it comes to fuel costs. This one habit of aggressive acceleration is silently draining your bank account every single time you drive. But the beautiful thing is you have complete control to change it starting right now. Smooth progressive acceleration costs you nothing to implement, requires no tools or parts, and immediately begins saving you money that adds up to hundreds or thousands of dollars over time. Challenge yourself for the next week to drive like there's a raw egg under your accelerator pedal, then come back and tell me in the comments how much your fuel economy improved. If this video just changed your financial future by fixing this expensive habit, smash that like button and share it with everyone you know who complains about gas prices, because this knowledge is the real solution they've been missing.